Yo, Hell's Angel, what's up, my man? Just getting ready here, doing the social media blasts. Thanks for joining us today. We got a good one for you. Monday Fun Day. Toa Folkman, my man, Sanzian01. Oh, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Almost ready here, guys. My man, Toa Folkman. Thank you for the kind words. I'm just plugging in my joystick. I don't know how many games we're playing today. We got a surprise. I'm surprised, man. We're gonna. Ooh, I bumped the microphone. We got a special guest coming on the show today, so I'm super excited about it. Oh, right on, Sanzian. I will. Awesome, dude. I can't wait to try it. Thank you so much, Sanzian. You rock, my man. See if I can plug my joystick in. Yo, Pixels at Dawn Gaming. How's it going? Great to see you. I'm so excited to be here with y'all today. It's been a crazy week for me. Sanzi, no problem, dude. I'll send it to you. It's bill@thegurumeditation.org. But I'll email it to you as well. Send it to you. Yo, Jost80, how's it going, my man? Oh yeah, I'm psyched, man. It's been too long. Long time no stream, you know? Long time no stream. A week goes by really fast, especially when you're working like a dog. I think it's time to get this party started. 2:05. Enough mussing around. Let's get this party started. Yo, what's up, everyone? Here I am. I'm here. And you're there. Thanks everyone for joining today, man. I'm super excited. I feel like it's been forever since I streamed. But yeah, it's gonna be a great one today, man. Alright, music's looking good. Yeah, we got surprise. You know, like we're gonna have a guest on today, and I'm super excited. Joerg from Scene World Magazine is gonna be on with us. And the cool thing about this, the reason why he's coming on, it all kind of happened last minute. It happened like 30 minutes ago. Is that Scene World Magazine is an actual like disc magazine for the Commodore 64, and they've made their first Amiga disc magazine. Now it's still the same thing. It's still the Commodore 64 disc magazine, but now it works on an Amiga, which is super cool. And I was just messing around with it last night, and I was talking to Joerg, and I was like, hey, like I'm gonna show your disc magazine on the news section of my stream tomorrow. Well, actually that was today. I'm gonna show show it on stream. Do you want to come on and talk about it? Because you know a lot more about it than I do. So yeah, in a few minutes we're gonna have Joerg on from Scene World. It's gonna be great. Yo, Suxy Dukesy. What's up, Chan, and my main man, Josh Fordham, the Fortnite master. Amiga DJ, what is up, my man? Patu, Air Jury's in the hot tub. Air Jury's always in the hot tub. Razor XG, good evening to you, my friend. Yo, Bill Lang. Entertainment for your Monday afternoon. I'm so psyched for Atari Party. I can't wait, dude. Hi, Chan. Hi, Josh. Hope you guys are awesome. Hope you're not working too hard. Hope all the light looks good for you guys today, because it's pretty stormy outside. I'm glad I got the day off today. How's my lighting, guys? I got 2 quasars. I got 2 quasars on my green screen, and I got 2 aperture LEDs bounced into some foam core for my key light. Yo, Beta Jan with the raid. Thank you, Beta Jan. It is a pleasure. Yo, Real Life Dinosaur, thank you for the follow. And Beta Jan, thank you so much for the host. It's a pleasure. I'm sorry I haven't been able to pop into your streams lately. I've been working like every day. But thank you for the raid, Beta Jan. Everyone should go check out Beta Jan here on Twitch. He streams in the Commodore community, and he's a great guy, and he's like, his streams are just top quality, and he's doing like really amazing stuff. He's working on like this 3D printed power supply for his Amiga right now, and he's just a great all-around guy. So go give Beta Jan a follow. Thank you. And the Haze Maker's here, the Purple Haze Maker. We're all part of the Commodore community here. If you guys want to know like what's going on, like if you guys want to like browse Twitch, you want to see who's streaming. Let's see if this works. You go exclamation mark bang Commodore, and there's the Commodore community, man. Just use that link. You want to see some good Commodore streaming? You know what I'm saying? Some good Commodore streaming, just check that out. And like, myself or one of my friends will hopefully be streaming. I got raided. Yo, Scene Cat, another great Amiga streamer, part of the Commodore community. Amiga mod DJ extraordinaire. What is up, my brother? Great to see you. Suxi, you got some lights playing outside, but going well. Nice, dude. You can make it a sunny day on a rainy day with those AMiga. I love it. No, don't unfollow the Beta Jan. No way. There's plenty of Amiga love to go around. Big smile time. What's up, Fishbot? Thanks for being here, dude. It's a pleasure to have you. Riot Retro Gaming caught me at last. Riot Retro is awesome to have you here. Also great streamers. Some wild and crazy guys. They interviewed me, man. They did a great interview with me, and they talked about cinematography too. So go give Riot Retro Gaming a follow too. Love those guys. They're awesome. Yo, Pierre, how's it going, my main man? Pierre, Jost80 with the sub. Oh snap, Jost80. Thank you so much for the sub. That's super generous of you. Thank you so much, my man. It's not necessary to subscribe to be a part of the AmigaVille community. Not necessary at all. I just want people to come here and hang out and have a good time. That's all I care about. These streams are just hanging out with my friends. That's all it is. Pierre, WOG member extraordinaire. It was great to see you a couple weeks ago at the Vampire Demo. Mr. Linus, how's it going? Have I finally quit my job to stream full time? No, Mr. Linus. It's quite the opposite, fortunately. I haven't been streaming much because I've been really busy. Amiga DJ in the house. Haze Maker, what do you want? I gotta make a link for the Bang Commodore 64. Yeah, International Karate soundtrack. You know it, Fishbot. Jost80, thank you so much. Yo, and Riot Retro Gaming with the sub. Wow, you guys are way too generous. Like I said, you have one for all the Commodores, Hazemaker. I gotta figure out what a good link for that is. Pet, all right. Hazemaker, I like your style, dude. I need to step up my game. Commodore 65, baby, C65. That will go down to Das Bunker. That'll link down to Das Bunker. Wow. This is awesome. I'm so happy everyone's here today. So today's gonna be like a a Commodore creative stream. That was the plan. My main man from Greece, Nestoroulis, he requested. He's like, dude, I want one of your pictures to be my wallpaper on my PC. So we're gonna make a wallpaper for him, and then it's gonna be really cool. Like, we'll make the wallpaper for him, and then I'm gonna like put it in my Dropbox. And then everyone can download it. If you want the wallpaper too, you're welcome to it. Now you guys know, like, I'm always like converting modern photos to like ham mode, but I've never like did one 16:9 before, so it's gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to pull it off, but we're definitely gonna be using a lot of Photoshop. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I could do it all on the Amiga. I don't really have those skills, but we're gonna do as much on the Amiga as we can, and then we're gonna Photoshop it. But first, we are gonna talk to Joerg from Scene World Magazine after I'm done saying hi to everyone. Real Life Dinosaur, Commodore is the Bombador, yeah. Jazz Thief 81, how's it going, my man? Love the emoji, that's great. Fishbot Ham for life, yeah. Riot Retro, is great to see everyone here. Yo, Hazemaker says the Commodore 64 was 36 years young this week. Happy birthday to the Commodore 64. That is amazing. That's amazing. Yuri, my man. Is it hot in the hot tub? Is it hot enough in the hot tub for you, Yuri? Machine Supremacy made some heavy SID sounds last Saturday on a local rock festival. Sweet. I still have those pictures, Yuri. It looked awesome, man. Yeah, believe it or not, we're gonna play some SID tunes from my Amiga 1200 today, thanks to Scene World magazine. It's just, I'm so happy everyone's here today. It's so much fun. I love streaming. I think my next stream is, again, I'm kind of booked from like now through next Monday, so my next stream might be on Tuesday. We'll see. But we'll talk about that later. Let me get a sip of the coffee here and we'll get started. All right. So guys, here we're gonna do, like, you know what, at the beginning of all these streams, I always like just to like catch up with everyone, say hi. Hope you all have had a great week. Like I said, it's been a busy week for me. And I did something like really cool yesterday. I went to the birthday party of Tao Porchon Lynch. She's my wife's yoga teacher, and she met my wife through me because I was hired to do a shoot for her for Destinations magazine, and she's the world's oldest yoga teacher. She's 100 years old, can stand on her head. I'm not joking. She can like do ballroom dancing. She was amazing. I was just feeling like really inspired, so I converted a few pictures from the party yesterday to ham mode. I'm gonna show you those just to get a little warmed up here, and then we're gonna have Joerg from Scene World magazine. Playavelli, my main man. What is going on? I'm doing great, Playavelli. It's great to see you, my man. It's been really busy. It's been hectic. It's been super hectic, which is good. I love it. There's nothing worse than not being hectic. So let's go over to Amiga mode. I want to show you these guys pictures from the birthday party real quick. There's like 3 pictures, and then we'll have Joerg on. Let's fire up the Amiga. Notice I got proper aspect ratio this time. 4:3 aspect ratio. You renewed your sub. I didn't get the notification, Playavelli, but thank you very much, dude. Those are very kind words, and thanks for all your support, man, and like helping out with the streams all the time and the Amiga Live, which we need to do very soon. Maybe the next stream will be an Amiga Live stream. I'm working weekends. Like I worked this past weekend, and I'm working next weekend, so it's hard. I can't really stream on the weekends for the next couple weeks, but working the weekends, you know. Some people are working for the weekend. I'm working on the weekend, which is great. Fishbot, yeah, yoga is a very positive vibe, and you know that's one of the things that keeps her going. You know. Pierre says she's really incredible. I saw her on a documentary about an aging couple months ago. Truly remarkable person she is, man. And it's so lucky to like get the invite to the party. It was not, you know, just to like share that moment with her is, again, it's super inspiring. All right, so what I'm gonna do, this is gonna be really quick, guys, and then we'll get Joerg on. I'm just gonna show you a couple pictures from the party. She didn't do a handstand at the party because she had a really nice dress on, but she did tear up the dance floor. So I already did the conversions. We're gonna do plenty of JPEG to ham conversions after we speak to Joerg when we make the wallpaper. Let's load these suckers up. I got 4 pictures here to show you. Again, we're just chilling out at the beginning of the stream, catching up with my friends, getting everyone a chance to join the stream. All right, so let's show. Boom. Show. All right. Let's try that again. Screen mode not. Oh, you know why? We're gonna have to go. It's probably PAL mode. We'll see if I boot up. Let me try to boot up in PAL mode, see if that fixes it. If not, I'll take it to ADPro. Sorry, guys. Hazemaker says, I tried to stand on my head, but it's easier to sit on my butt. That's what. Dude, I'm with you. If I tried to, like, stand on my head, I would seriously hurt myself. Like, seriously. Razor XG, I've been doing yoga since last year. I was on a yoga retreat in July in Mallorca, Spain. Had a great time. Now your post on Facebook motivates me to continue with it. Oh, dude, Razor, that is awesome, man. That's super nice to hear. That's what I hope. I hope my posts motivate people to do cool things. That's really awesome to hear, Razor. Now let's see if this will work. There we go. Okay, let me load them all up. Boom, 2, 3, 4. I hope you guys find this interesting. I just like to catch up. So this is ham 8 mode, right? So ham mode is 4,096 colors. This is ham 8, man. We got 262,000 colors going, and it's like pretty darn photorealistic. So there's Tao, and this woman did like a really cool song for her, the Tao Tango. And there she is, just like rocking out with her. I've never seen like 100 on a cake before in person. It was pretty remarkable. So there she is, rocking out with her birthday cake. It was an amazing red velvet cake. Oh, it was so good. The Attic Dwellers, what is up, Tig? Great to see you, my man. I didn't know you guys were the Attic Dwellers are the streamers formerly known as Nerd Out With Me, right? Or do you guys have like a new branch? I need to know. I was interviewed by the Attic Dwellers. You guys probably saw me talk about that a few streams ago. It was a great interview, and it was an honor to be on their show. I love their channel so much. Eagle Beakster, how's it going, dude? Great to see you. PageMaker, PAL mode is the best mode. Yeah, more resolution, man. And 25 frames per second, man. We yearned for the 25 FPS in the video world. It was so much more cinematic. Oh, nice, Scene Cat. You also went live earlier with Tunes and Hippo Player. Well, stay live, Scene Cat, and or host me, and then we'll give you a raid. You know, we'll give you a raid after I'm done. I'm not gonna stream too long today. I got a lot of stuff to do and jobs to prepare for. Razor, you're still at the beginner stage. Never did stand on your head. Yeah, it's yoga's amazing. It's a great way to relax. It keeps you young. It keeps you. There's all different kinds of yoga too. You know, I do a lot of the breathing yoga, and that just kind of calms you down, keeps your head level. But you know, I can't stand on my head. But you don't have to. You can. You don't need to be able to stand on your head to enjoy yoga and get benefits from it. The woman looks like the actress. Oh yeah, she's a singer, and she sang the Tao Tango. It's pretty great. Handmade is lovely. Love the colors. Nice yoga lady. Thank you, Fishbot. Eagle Beakster loves the Attic Dwellers. Me too, man. They are awesome. Jazz Thief 81. Name the game of the mod that is playing. To be honest, I gotta cheat. I haven't been even looking at it. I actually don't have the I can find it. I can get the name for you. Hold on. It's I think I know it is, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I don't know it off the top of my head, to be honest with you. I can rewind and find out what it is. Cabal. That's the end of Cabal. Oh, you know what? It didn't say the name of it, so I'm not, to be honest, I'm perplexed myself. Cabal was the last one. I'm perplexed myself. I'm not sure what it is. Playing a Cure mod at the moment. Going nice, dude. Love the Cure. Amiga DJ, what's the cheapest piece of junk capture device I can get that will work moderately decent with an Amiga display mode? I don't know about cheap, but the Magewell is awesome. It works really well with Amiga. It's I can send you the link, Amiga DJ, to my Magewell. I have a Blackmagic device as well, but it doesn't work. You need to put it through an adapter to get to recognize the Amiga screen mode. I know my main man, the BetaJan, he's got a capture card. I think he's got the Razer capture card, but I have to look into that. There's Tao blowing out her candles. There she is dancing. She's like tore up the dance floor with this ballroom dance. It was amazing. And that's her dance partner Anton, who just freaking rocks out. She was on Dancing with the Stars, and like, if you guys want to see a really cool video clip, go onto YouTube and search Tao Porchon Lynch Dancing with the Stars, and you guys see like Howard Stern's face when she starts dancing. He's just like, what is going on? This is the most amazing thing ever. Amiga DJ, yeah. The also, you know what else is good? Are the Elgato game captures. Yo, the Retro Bench with the subscription. Retro Bench, thank you so much. You're way too generous. Everyone needs to go check out the retrobench.com. You've probably seen in my previous streams, they have sent me lots of goodies, including an Amiga recap kit, a PC MCI to compact flash adapter, an IDE to compact flash adapter. They are a great website run by great people, and they are amazing supporters of the Amiga community. So go check out theretrobench.com. Thank you for the sub. That is not necessary at all. You are already super generous. Thank you so much, my man. Yeah, it's hard at Amiga DJ. When you're trying to capture the Amiga, the weird resolutions make it very, very difficult. Real Life Dinosaur says the Elgato HD60s won't capture 640 by 480, only 720 by 480, so be careful. Yeah, it's tricky, man. It's hit or miss. It's hard to find one that works straight out of the box. So I have a little device called Decimator that converts everything to 1920 by 1080 for me, so it makes it super easy for the capture card. It's a little trick that I do. Amiga community is legit. They are Fishbot. You're right. Amiga DJ, let me think about it. I'll do a little research for you as well. All right, guys. Well, there you go. I mean, I worked all week, and then yeah, then partied on the weekend. Oh, there's my wife. As you've seen her on stream before, hanging out with Tao. My wife's an awesome at yoga, and she's lucky to be one of Tao's students. And yeah, we had a great time. It was an amazing party. Anyway, that's it. I worked all week, and then went to this amazing 100th birthday party. It was freaking awesome. Now, something else that came across the old desk during the week was Scene World magazine, right? So I'm gonna try and connect with Joerg here from Scene World, but basically Scene World is a Commodore 64 disc magazine. Like they're still going, man. Like they come out with disc magazines that actually work on a real 64 or in the Vice emulator, and they just came out with their first edition that works with the Amiga. Now it's still the same Commodore 64 disc magazine, but it runs on the Amiga. So that's what we're gonna try and do, like right now. Let's see if you guys just give me a minute here. I'm gonna try and call Joerg. I know he's expecting my call, but we just put this interview together like literally 30 minutes ago. So I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure what to ask him. But he's a really good guy, and we'll chat with Joerg. Let me just pot down the music here. We'll come back with some Narco Police later when we do our creative streams. Let's see. Let's see if I can get Joerg on there. Let's see. I'm asking Joerg if he's ready. I'm really glad I talked to him first because yeah, he's ready. Because everyone knows who watches the streams knows I'm Silly Billy, and like I always spell things wrong. I always pronounce things wrong. So I probably would have called him like George, but his real name is Joerg. All right, let's try and get him on the line here. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Joerg, how's it going, dude?
Good, thank you. Hello, everybody.
Well, thanks for coming on. Let me just turn you up a little bit. I'm gonna turn up your volume a little bit. And let me just go over here. All right, I think that's a little bit better. Everyone, can you hear Joerg all right? Test.
I hope so. Wow.
I think they can. It's so hard. Joerg, it's so hard. Like when you're doing these streams, it's hard to like monitor yourself and monitor everything else because it's just.
Oh, tell me about it. I know it when we do our streams.
Yeah. So let me switch over to the Amiga and webcams here. Awesome. So Joerg, welcome to the Amiga Bill stream. I know you know me from the Guru Meditation, but when I'm unfortunately Anthony and I can't always hang out together. So during the week when I have some free time, I just do these quick little Twitch streams, and we do all kinds of cool stuff here. We play games obviously, and then we do creative streams, talk about Amiga news. I've interviewed different Amiga game designers like Erock, and it's a great vibe, and the people who watch are really, really amazing and supportive people. I feel like it's like the best of the Amiga community that comes here. I'm so lucky to have all these great friends that come and hang out, and that's what my streams are like, man. It's just like friends hanging out. At least that's the way I try and make it. So so thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thanks for having me.
Shadow, what's going on? Audio's good. Audio spot on. Thanks Hazemaker for the backup. Appreciate that, guys. Awesome. So guys, we are talking to Joerg from Scene World magazine, and I met him a few years ago. I will let him talk about what he does, but just to give you a brief overview, Scene World magazine is actually like a disc magazine that's still being produced today for the Commodore 64. These guys are like doing God's work here. Now, Joerg, I have to admit, I have only used Scene World on the Vice emulator. I haven't used it on my real 64. I have an NTSC Commodore 64, which makes it a little bit tricky. But I have used it on the. Was
Doesn't
that?
make it direct, actually.
It works. It works on an NTSC machine, does it?
Yes, I mean, this is why we started Scene World, to make a magazine that works on NTSC and PAL. So it works on any C64. It even works on a DTV. So no
Wow.
problem.
I see. I shouldn't
Yeah.
make assumptions. That's what I get burned for making assumptions. But good.
No. So, yeah.
But yeah. Oh, cool. So why don't you just give everyone like a brief overview of what Scene World is, and what you guys do at the magazine.
Sure. So in 1998, actually, you had this Driven magazine, the NTSC magazine, and that died. And at at this time, I joined the C64 scene, and I thought, like, wow, that would be a cool project to unite the separated user groups of Europe and USA, Canada, and making a magazine that runs on all NTSC and PAL machines. So it's auto-detecting what you have, and we also support hardware like mouse, ID drive controllers, and all kinds of drives, and all that kinds of crazy stuff. And that is what we started 18 years ago, and it went quite successful. And then we started branching out with our podcasts and doing a lot of other stuff too. So but basically, we started 18 years ago because we wanted to unite these previously separated user groups. And I think we quite succeeded over there, hopefully.
Wow, that's amazing. Joerg, I think, unfortunately, I think the audio is breaking up a little bit. It's freaking Discord. But we'll try and hang in there. But so you started this, you said, back in 1998.
Yes, I got the idea in 1998, and we started the magazine in the year 2000 in November. And so we released the first issue in January 2001.
In 2001, it first came out, January 2001.
Exactly. Yes.
Excellent. Okay, yeah, I think our connection's a little weak, but we'll try and hang in there. You know, let me try something here. I'm gonna stop this. Maybe that will help a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sounds a little bit better. I think it's a little bit hit or miss, but we'll get through it. Yo, KD ATV, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that very much, my man. Wow. So how many? That's incredible. So it's so SceneWorld is so you guys have the disc magazine. You guys also what else do you guys have? I know you guys also stream as well.
We stream. We have a Twitch stream. We also do a podcast since 4 years, and also we have a YouTube channel, and there we interview tech pioneers and inventors of tech area. For example, I did the last interview with Ralph Baer, the inventor of home computer consoles, before they actually, before he actually, and I did a few other interviews, like Charles Martinet, the voice actor of Mario and Luigi, on the podcast. So that is what we do. We try to preserve history and the stories.
Wow,
and that is our main focus there. Yes.
That is awesome. So that's right after my own heart, because that's the same thing what Anthony and I try and do at Guru Meditation. Is, you know, that's our favorite thing to do, is just like demo the old hardware and try to preserve the history. So much respect to you and your team. Now I'm here on sceneworld.org. Is that the best place for people to reach you guys?
Yes, that's actually true. Yeah, that's our homepage. Yeah. If people want to know about ourselves, like the complete history, you can also go on the English Wikipedia site, and then you can search for Scene World, and you get a detailed history in Wikipedia about us.
Amazing. So you guys are busy. I'm looking at the website right now.
Well,
you guys do a lot.
Yeah, we are 20-something people from all over the world, and we do all this crazy stuff that people say you can't do it. It's too weird. It's too crazy, and we do it anyway. So
I love it. That's awesome. That there's nothing, you know, there's no better motivation than someone telling you that you can't do it, you know.
Yeah.
Figuring out a way.
Interesting about the website, by the way. Actually, if you go and try to download an issue, you can actually click on the top and say run online now, and then the device emulator is opening as a JavaScript application in your browser window, and so you can actually watch the magazine inside your browser window.
I'm doing it right now. It look. Oh wow, there it is. That is too cool. So even if you don't have a 64 or Vice emulator, you can just run it right in the browser.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. Of course, you need a fast enough machine, so it wouldn't work on mobile devices. It will only work on fast computers.
Oh, but that is so cool! Wow, yeah, Scene World 27 is loading up on the Commodore 64 screen right now. That is just awesome. Hey, Reverend Arthur Belling, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that so much. Guys, this is amazing. I didn't realize you could run it right in the browser. That is so cool. And it looks like it's running at it's emulating the same speed as it would on a real Commodore 64.
Yes, it's in real time. So the story behind here is that Richard Janishek actually stopped developing this tool like in 2006 because he seemed nobody's interested. So I tracked him down and said, "Hey, we want to do that. Can you update your tool? So we want to do that and want to use it regularly." And he was all for it, saying, "Yes, of course. What do you need? I will put it in." So we got 1581 support, so you don't have to flip disk sides and all that stuff.
Oh,
so he's a really helpful guy here, and he also helped us doing those commands for this nice user interface.
This is beautiful. Let's see. I wonder if I can turn. I don't know if the music is too loud, but this is an amazing intro. I love it. I mean, let's see.
Yeah, the intro is actually supposed to emulate tape loading on this Z64.
That is too cool. Okay, I'm just gonna mute the music for now so everyone can hear you better. But this is awesome. So and this is exactly what it would look like if we were booting it up on a real 64 right now.
Exactly, yes. And if and when the picture is fully loaded, actually you can click on skip intro. So it will skip the intro. Yeah, so what else do you want to know?
Wow, well, so the reason why, I mean, I've always been like really fascinated by what you guys do, and well, actually, before we get into the Amiga part, like what is on a typical issue of Scene World? I want to know, like, well, so it looks like you guys done like 27 of them over the years. So what kind of stuff do you guys cover?
28 actually.
28, gotcha.
You missed the latest. You missed the latest issue, but doesn't matter.
Which is the most important one for us today. I'm just joking.
Yeah. So what's covered normally? Well, NTSC and PAL news and party reports and transcribed versions of the YouTube interviews. Of course we have Richard Bayliss, who is known for cranking out games constantly on the Z64, and he is making assembler game coding tutorials for us. So we have all these awesome supporters, you know. We also have Andrew Fisher, who's a contributing editor at Retro Gamer UK. So we are lucky to have all those high-profile members that are really good at their stuff, and they love to help putting Scene World together and doing podcasts and interviews and all that. So
wow.
That is actually my fortune to have the team behind me that is doing all that stuff.
It really is amazing. Yeah, I see that like the guys in chat are like blown away by I'm blown away by it. So you've got a team of 20 people, and it's just, you know, in today's world, everyone just goes onto a website to get their news, you know, from like Twitter or whatever. But it's so cool that you guys put like the time and effort into this. First of all, just gathering all this information, doing the interviews, writing the articles, and then the fact that you put it on an actual magazine disc that works on a real Commodore 64 is just mind-blowing, man. Congratulations to you guys, and thank you for this. This is amazing.
Yeah, the funniest thing is most people don't know how much work it is. And when we first started tracing down pioneers of the old video games, people were actually thought maybe it's fake because, you know, Epic Summer Games, California Games, and so on. It took me 12 years to get a hold of Chris Crick, who was sound manager at Epix, and after 12 years, I traced him down, and the first reaction from the scene was like, "Is this interview fake, or did you really talk to him?" And I was like, "Yeah, I really talked to him." So yeah.
That is
So it's yeah.
Sorry, yeah, no, it's I understand why some people say it's fake, because it is so incredible. Like it's hard to believe. How often does the magazine comes out? Do you guys have like a regular schedule, or do you kind of do it when there's enough material?
Well, we hope to do it two times in a year, like summer and winter issue. But sometimes it just takes longer, and then we do only one issue per year. It really depends. But we strive to make like 2 issues per year again, you know. And since it's just a hobby for us, you know, sometimes real life events come in between and delay stuff, you know.
Oh, believe me, I know. I can't even imagine how much time you guys put into it, because I know how much time I put into like Guru Meditation YouTube channel and this Twitch stream, and it's really like, it's a lot of time, but compared to what you guys are tackling here, it's amazing. Like it's nothing. Like but for these streams, like I said, these are just casual streams. Like we decided to do this interview 30 minutes ago, and I'm a kind of a last minute, put things together at the last second kind of guy. So in order to put something of this like caliber together, it's amazing. And you know what? Joerg, my wife is actually vacuuming right now. I need to go close my door because everyone can hear the vacuuming. This is not
I saw it in the chat. Who's vacuuming?
Oh, she just stopped vacuuming. Good. Hey, babe, can you close the door? Thanks. Okay. All right, we're good.
No problem.
She's an amazing wife. She's cleaning while I'm streaming. I appreciate that very much. Thanks, babe. Okay, so we're back. So anyway, so we talked about, so you have about 2 a year, and how long does it, I mean, do you have any like idea? Do you ever like keep track of your hours, like how long it takes to put together an issue of Scene World?
Like half a year, 8 months, 6
Wow.
months, around that.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's wow.
Because we have so many topics, and we have somebody transcribing the video interviews, and you know, and trying to trace people down, and then waiting for party reports and all that stuff, and then getting logos and music pieces to put together. So it all takes a lot of time, and that's actually also the reason why the Amiga release of issue 28 was 2 months delayed, because our coder was still fine-tuning the maxes, you know.
Well, yeah, that's and again, that is what really caught my attention, and the reason why I was like, hey, you know what, I need something to do on this stream today. Like, why don't I show them the Scene World? So Joerg, this is the first issue of the disc magazine that actually works on a real Amiga. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Amazing. So it's still all the same content, obviously, but it's just a version that works on the Amiga.
Yes, it's true. And it's also the first issue that was planned from the beginning to be Amiga related too. So as the first Amiga content, we have Dennis Paula from Germany, who is interviewed about his newest Amiga game that he's working on. And so that's kind of an exclusive interview we did with him, you know, as an exclusive, content for this magazine. And also in the info file that we shipped with the magazine, we also have a little statement from Frank Elsner, who did the Amiga presentation in Germany in the Frankfurt Oper in '86. So that was also exclusive for this issue.
Wow. So this is definitely so it's not, so you guys cover a lot of stuff. It's not Commodore 64 exclusive. It sounds now that you've opened up the doors to put Scene World on the Amiga, you will cover Amiga as well.
Yeah, that's true. I've never had an Amiga. I have no idea about Amiga, but we have members that are really deep into Amiga as well as Commodore 64, and said, okay, so you are responsible for the Amiga content then, and for pushing out this issue. So I never saw it myself in person.
Oh, well, you're gonna see it right now.
Yeah.
Well, good, because I don't know anything about the Commodore 64, so we make a great team.
Great.
So guys, what I'm gonna do is I have a command. So if you go !Scene World, Here we go. I'm typing in right now. That's where you can download the package from Poet. Is that correct? Is that the best place to download it from?
Yeah, well, you can download it from there. Yes, I guess that's the best. That's actually the best place, because Commodore Scene database doesn't allow non-Z64 content. Of course, you can also go to the issue 28 on our homepage and download it from there. It doesn't really matter. It's all going to the same download link.
Got you. So what I did was, to make sure it works, I downloaded it. It was an LHA file, so I just uncompressed it. And then I noticed something. I read the README. I know something very, very cool. It comes with a SID player, so we're actually going to hear some Amiga SID tunes Commodore 64 SID tunes on the Amiga. So you also need to just do a little quick install of the SID player that comes with it, but it's like super easy. I think I just copied something into my libs directory. It was super easy to do it. So yeah, it's
that's actually interesting, because this implementation is from 1994, I learned, and it crashes a lot and so on. So Six, who is our coder there, he put a lot of effort to make it work and not crashing.
No guru meditations, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So that was probably the hardest to make work, just because the library is so old and the documentation is improper. But he figured it out. So.
I can't even imagine, because obviously it's designed to work on a Commodore 64, so to translate it to Amiga must not have been an easy task.
Well, he coded a wrapper to use the same files that we use on the Commodore 64 version. So that means each new issue that you crank out for the 64 can easily be transformed and converted to the Amiga. So that should be an easy task.
Wow. Well, easy for some. It wouldn't be easy for me, but kudos to him. That's amazing. So if I'm looking through the directory right now, and I can see the playsid3.lha. That's what I had to extract to get the player installed. But now we're all good. So we're gonna load up the magsys.
Right.
Oh, there we go. Wow. Listen to those SID tunes, and they sound amazing.
I was surprised myself to learn that this implementation is so old.
I'm just going to pot down the SID tunes, even though they sound great. Wow, so here we are. This is the main menu, and yeah, like you said before, it works with the mouse, which is probably like very special for Commodore 64, I would imagine. But here we are. Okay, so we have a homework assignment. This is the main menu right here. How would you navigate? You just navigate by clicking the bottom, and it scrolls, I see.
Yep. Well, the reason why we started supporting mouse is actually because back in the year 2000, we planned in November 2000, I've learned that a lot of Americans actually are GEOS users. And some of them even don't have a working joystick.
Really? I didn't realize. Yeah, GEOS. Obviously, GEOS is the graphical user interface for Commodore 64. And yeah, I remember I did have GEOS. I did have a 64. I still do. The good old 64C, and it's awesome. I did use GEOS quite a bit, but I used it mostly for games.
Yes. So that is why we decided we support joystick, keyboard, and mouse.
Amazing.
So to have all user groups,
So does it scroll with the joystick? Oh, maybe on the Commodore 64
no.
It will.
You scroll by putting the mouse pointer at the lower part of the screen, and then you just push the joystick button, and then it will scroll.
That is awesome. Amiga DJ has a great question. If anyone else has any questions, please feel free to ask. And if you can just do like @AmigaBill so I can see it easier, that'd be awesome. But Amiga DJ has a great question. What hardware do you need to run this on, and what are the minimum specs?
You mean for the Z64?
Well, I think he's asking for the Amiga is my guess. But why don't you say what you need for the 64 and then the Amiga?
Well, for the Amiga, we are still testing what the lowest possible minimum hardware requirements are. That's not tested through yet. For the Commodore 64, the lowest what you need is actually a bare machine, you know. Any really the slowest configuration you can imagine, but you can add, as I said, you can add a 1581, that's a 3.5 inch floppy. You can add an IDE controller, so you can have it on a hard disk. So we support all this old hardware, all the new hardware, and it even works on the DTV. So
oh wow, very cool. Yeah, Amiga DJ. So just I'm not. So like you heard, they're still working out the minimum specs. So I'll give it a try on my 500, and I will report back to you as well. But just so you know, the specs of this machine, we are running it on Commodore Amiga 1200, which has got AGA graphics, and I have an accelerator card in here. I have an ACA 1233N. So it's an 030, and it's running at 40 megahertz. So those are my specs. And I'll give it a go on my 500 as well. I've got an NTSC 500 and I have a 500 plus, which is PAL, so I can give that a go. Now the one thing I did notice, I am running this the Commodore 1200, the Amiga 1200 can run in NTSC or PAL mode, and I did have to run it in PAL mode, otherwise like the bottom would get cut off. But that's very common with Amiga. If it's if you run a PAL game or a piece of PAL software, the bottom will get cut off because of the extra lines of resolution. So
it should work on both, actually. I will have to ask our coder about that.
Yeah, ask him about it. I mean, it did work. It booted up without a problem and it works fine. It's just that the bottom got cut off, and like I said, that's just very normal for in the Amiga world. So, but just letting you know, this is awesome. So it looks like we have at the bottom here we have a menu bar. I see menu. There it takes to the main menu, and then the speaker. Will that mute the sound?
Yes, if you click on the speaker, you actually should be able to select music pieces, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Menu, let's go back. Yeah, it doesn't look like the eye or the speaker are working at the moment. Again, guys, this is their first time they've ever come out with Scene World on the Amiga, and so they are still working out all the bugs. The fact that it works at all just blows my mind. So Joerg, it looks like these two, unless I'm doing it wrong, these two buttons may not be active, the eye and the speaker. But the menu button works great. So on the main menu, we have editorial, like from the editor. I guess that's 2 editorial columns. Information about the magazine, the articles, exit the menu, and exit the magazine.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's get some information. Scene World information, issue number 28. Okay, so you guys are looking for more tunes, some more great SID tunes.
Of course, yeah. We are also looking. We are always looking for stuff, of course, because the reason is when we use logos or music, we really want to use exclusive stuff and not something that has been used before.
All original stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and here's all information about all your FTP site, your homepage, old school mail. Excellent. I love it.
Yeah. We have it all there.
I remember back in the day when you used to get a piece of shareware and you would actually send like a check to the guy who made it, and then he would send you a disc back with the with the full version, if there was a full version. Or that is awesome. Oh yeah, and here's
actually when we started Scene World back in the days, we still sent discs by the post, because for example in UK most people in 2001 didn't have proper internet but had a set-top box to connect their TV to some kind of internet, and you would have something like a trackball and a remote control, and you could only do one sign at a time for an email. So like 3 lines of email would take you half an hour or something, and you couldn't attach files to your email that you sent from your TV. So that is why we still used swapping disks around for the first 3 years of Scene World. So we really started offline without much of internet.
Wow, that's incredible. I see the Hazemaker, who's a great Commodore 64 streamer here on Twitch. He's asking if that's Andrew Fisher from Retro Gamer magazine.
Yeah. That's the Andrew Fisher that is working for us.
So you guys definitely, like you were saying before, you guys really have some heavy hitters and some real talent working for you. That's amazing.
Nice accent, I read. Well, I don't know if my German accent is too nice, but thank you.
Yeah, Joerg is a very cool dude. Yeah, thanks for coming on. This is so cool. I can't wait to explore this more. So let's see. Here we have an editorial. Now before exit menu, I was able to call up another menu. There it is, the music menu. Exit menu. So what I did was I clicked in the upper right corner there, Joerg, and it looks like we have different songs we can play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 different songs. So that so
exactly. Yes.
Dreaming City is what we've been listening to. Like a Moon. Oh, there we go. I like it.
Yep. Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Rogue Ninja.
Oh yeah, Rogue Ninja is actually my favorite, by the way.
Yo, Roar, how's it going? Yeah, if you're just joining us, like my man Roar just showed up, we are checking out Scene World magazine. Scene World is there's a lot of things. It's a podcast, it's a YouTube channel, it's a Twitch stream. But you know, what I've always known it for is a Commodore 64 disc magazine. And here on issue number 28, they actually made it available for Amiga. So we are checking out Scene World magazine on my Amiga 1200. Joerg, do you guys plan on like moving forward and making this a regular thing? Like, will all your future issues be available for Amiga?
That's the plan, yes. And as well as we do this on the Commodore 64, we also want to improve it for the Amiga version. Because one thing that we always did with Scene World on the C64 is we always implemented new features, you know, like adding support for printer, adding support for IDE 64 and all that stuff. And what we are looking into right now is adding support for the Jam FM, the OPL2 Yamaha sound interface that was released recently.
Oh, wow.
And we are looking into adding support in a future issue of Scene World for the C64. So you can also have all the SID tunes played over the OPL2 Adlib Yamaha sound. That's actually planned. If it's working out, we will see. But that's actually what we're planning to.
Wow.
So we want to improve Scene World, and we did so in the last 18 years. We never stopped improving and putting more features into the Maxes.
It's really awesome because it's hard enough just to gather all of the articles, all the information to write the articles, you know. But you guys, you guys didn't get comfortable. You guys keep pushing and try and come up and improve the magazine and come up with new ideas. That's awesome. So it's always a work in progress.
Yeah, we try to listen to our fans, you know. People were demanding for years that they can watch and read the magazine in a browser window, in a lunch break at work or something, where they are not allowed to use Vice Emulator on the work machine. So I came up with this, okay, let's make a JavaScript implementation that's already around and put that into the homepage, you know. And then another guy got the idea to make a little nice interface next to it. So, you know, which would be our Gary Fogg Scorpion, that is also known for running a BBS, and he's doing this web implementation for us. So we have somebody for all kind of tasks in the team. That is how we work.
That's awesome. That's the divide and conquer. You know, everyone's got their ability that they're good at. So you might as well use everyone for the talents that they bring to the table. That's just awesome. Different folks that bring different talents to the table. So Joerg, are you basically the ringmaster of the whole operation? You bring everyone together. You're like the director.
yes. I'm the organizer and main founder of the magazine. That's right. I keep the stuff together. I keep the scene together. And actually, it's fun to see in the chat people are laughing about NTSC scene. Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, because I've got the article list up here right now, and I see you've got party scene, game scene, games news, interviews, and then the NTSC scene. So I'm just curious, what is the NTSC scene? Oh, NTSC news.
Yeah, that's all. That's basically just NTSC news. Because for us Europeans, you know, when we started 18 years ago, people were like, okay, America, nothing is happening in America anymore. Why should we want to read about that, you know? And but hey, there's a lot of stuff happening. And Ultras from Canada is our NTC news guy.
Oh, very, very, very cool. I love how you have your Statue of Liberty graphic here too, and it's amazing. It's not just like a text file; it's actually like formatted well. It looks so cool. That is amazing. I love how you have like little boxes here and the Statue of Liberty. That's great. Skulls. You got.
Yeah.
I'm an eye candy junkie. Little joystick clip art. That's just awesome. Hey Robo, how's it going? Sorry guys if I'm not totally interacting with chat, just because we have Joerg from Scene World Magazine on, and it's a little bit, I don't want to interrupt them too much, you know, but thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, Amiga DJ, you like that Statue of Liberty too? Yeah, me too. This is amazing. I'm just blown away by the amount of content you guys have on here.
Thank you.
This is going to be my new vice. I'm gonna have a new addiction here, Joerg.
Sure, if you enjoy it, that's what we aim for.
Wow, so you have 1, 2, 3. You have 4 interviews. I see David Pleasance there. Excellent. 4 interviews. This is amazing. 4 interviews. Let's see. 4 interviews. 1, 2, 3, 4 articles about different parties. Yeah, one of the things that is going on here in the States, we do have a lot of good like vintage computer shows, and I met one of the people that you work with, AJ, at the Vintage Computer Festival East. So maybe AJ could write something for you guys about that get together. That was really fun.
Yeah, we did a special about that in our podcast last year, and he did the music about that. He did a video about that. So yes, so he did his part about that. Yes.
Excellent. Oh, Games News Part 1. Wow. There, it's very interesting. I love the layout, and I'm always like really excited whenever anyone makes a new game for the Amiga. But I understand I'm not as into the Commodore 64 world as Amiga world, but I understand that the Commodore 64 scene is like thriving with new games.
That's true, and I also hope that we had our play into the fact that nowadays almost all new commercial released Z64 games are NTSC fixed.
Wow! Oh, that's so cool. Because I know a few of the games that came out recently that I really wanted to play were for PAL. And I need to get a PAL Commodore 64 because I know a lot of cool stuff is on the PAL for the 64. But that 64, what the new one that just came out, I don't know if it's called 64 Reloaded. I can't remember. It's the FPGA board with the HDMI output. That thing was really cool.
Oh, you mean the Ultimate 64? From Gideon Schweitzer. Yes.
It's incredible. My friend, I don't know if he's got his delivered yet, but it's on the way. Yeah, I mean not the actual cartridge, but I think the cartridge is built onto the board. It's an actual like FPGA board, almost like a Commodore 64 and FPGA board. That thing is cool.
Exactly. Yes.
That's amazing. Amiga DJ, I should get on some BBSs while you're at. Oh yeah, dude. I got some. My buddy from Amiga user group. Bronx user group. That used to be a Commodore 64 and an Amiga user group back in the day. He's starting up a new Amiga BBS, so I'm really excited to get in on some BBS action. I've got the Wi-Fi 232 from Paul Rickards, so it telnets. It's like it hooks you up to your local Wi-Fi, and you end up telnetting in, but you have your terminal program, and it's very, very much like the old BBS experience. It's very, very cool. Thanks, Amiga DJ. Awesome. I could use that help. Logo menu. Oh, so you guys have different. Oh, you can change the logo at the top. That is so cool.
Yes, you can. You can actually. Yes, we have 4 logos each issue.
I don't know how I got there. I don't know how I got to the logo menu, but main menu. So it looks like depending on where there's different points that you can click on to bring up different menus. Let's see. Main menu. Exit menu. I'm not sure how I got to the logo menu. Music menu is in the upper right. Exit menu. What's in the lower right here? Music menu. I don't know how I got to the logo menu, but I'll figure it out. I should read the directions here, Joerg. Amiga DJ. Unfortunately, the Bronx user group is no longer active, so there's no link. Wow. So if we go to articles, so party scene, game scene, So what's the difference between games seen and games news?
Uh, well, games news is actually about um, games news, and games scene is, if I'm not mistaken, game reviews and how to make a game, and well,
Oh, I
that
see.
stuff.
Yeah, how to make a game. It's
Yeah.
a little more technical. Got it.
Yeah, it's like a more like a tutorial, you know.
Wow.
And on the C64, we actually, in the C64 version, we actually have a third disk image, a third disk site, just for this tutorial, with source code on it and the final game to run and all that stuff.
Wow.
So a lot of bonus goodies on the C64 version, actually.
That is so cool. Will this work on my real 64 with the SD2i EC? Because I've got that from the future. It was 8-bit, and I love that little device.
No, that would not work because of the loading, I guess. If I'm not mistaken.
Got
But
you.
anything else should work.
Okay.
As soon as it's using the normal OS loading routine, and it works with a normal, well, loader Commodore based, it should work. If you just say at the beginning where it asks, do you want to enable the fast loader, you just say no, and then it will load in this bloody slow normal loading mode that the C64 has, this bloody serial implementation of a loading routine.
Got you. So, like, I know here, like, in the Amiga world, we have something called ADF files, which are like the D64 files, and you can take those files and write them back to an actual floppy disk. So, are you able to either write the D64 file back to a floppy disk and load it into your Commodore 64, or do you have something that's already pre-built for that, so you can actually like run the magazine off a floppy disk?
Well, actually, if you go to download on the homepage, you can download the D64 images that are disk images for the C64, and then you can just convert it to a real disk. Yes.
Oh, excellent. That's a good way to do it as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing like
Yeah.
I really love like all the modern features of like D64 files and ADF files and GoTech drives, but nothing beats like popping in a real floppy and hearing it chug away, you know.
Well, the D64 is actually not so modern. It was invented by Wolfgang Lorenz in '94, and a few other people actually. So this format is actually now 24 years old. So it's not so new actually.
That's good. Interesting to know. Yeah, even the ADF files I think are much older. It's become more popular recently with emulators becoming so popular, and the GoTech drive, because the GoTech drive uses them as a base. That's like a USB drive that you can replace your floppy disk drive with. But we have a question here from Amiga DJ. He's asking you, does Scene World have a BBS?
Yes, we use the BBS from Scorpion.
Excellent. Is it like a dial-in BBS, or can you telnet to it?
Telnet.
Do you, if Joerg, if you want, you can throw that into the chat when we're done, or I can hook up Amiga DJ. He's a friend of mine with the link, and I would love to telnet in as well, because like I said, I've got that Wi-Fi 232 adapter for the Amiga, which is a lot of fun. And
Well,
I need to use more.
it should be all in that info file, but yes, sure, I can throw stuff into the chat if people want to know.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Let's use the info file. Let's go menu. Let's see, articles, information. Would it be in the information?
Yeah, that should be in there, if I'm not mistaken.
Where you can get Scene World, internet source. Okay, there's sceneworld.org. Or at the New Dimension, the FTP site, old school mail, joystick. Okay, that's
if I'm not
control.
mistaken.
Credits.
As I said before, I never actually saw the Amiga version in real life, so
Got you. Yeah, so it's
I had no idea if we put it in there or not.
Got you. Yeah, this is Amiga issue number 1. Even though it's your 28th issue, this is Amiga issue number 1, so you're still getting the hang of it. But I mean, you guys knocked it out of the park. It's amazing. I mean, it's working great. I'm having an absolute blast with it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you for this, Joerg, and thanks to your whole team. I mean, this is it's so cool to be doing. You're doing two things at once. You know, you're preserving history, and you're making new history as well. And you're doing something that's very unique and very 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 cool. This is something people can look forward to. You know, when it comes out, and it's just awesome to have like new things happening in our retro world like this. It's I mean, back when I had my Amiga, I never thought in 2018 there'd still be new stuff coming out for it.
That's true, yes, and we heard there are not many Amiga disc mags around, just like 3, and we are the 3rd one, and the other ones are all dead by now. So
unfortunate. To be honest, I didn't even realize there were still any Amiga disc magazines around. Oh no, I think Amiga Future comes with a disc, but this is very very cool. Well, welcome to the Amiga Club. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to have you guys here. You guys are really a top-notch organization, and what you guys are doing, you're doing God's work.
You.
Yeah, I love your stuff. I love your stuff. It's amazing. Let's see what else. Amiga DJ, I'll try and get you the URL. I mean, I will get you the URL when the stream's over. I don't see it here. Maybe you can get to it from sceneworld.org. I'll go check it out. Fishbot says it's beautiful. I think all the guys that are watching are pretty blown away by your work and the work of the team here, Joerg.
Of course, it's still a bit rough on the edges, but it should improve with the future issues, hopefully.
Yeah, like I was saying, this is issue number 1, so it's really amazing. And I never thought I'd be hearing like SID tunes on my Amiga. I never tried that before. That was super cool. And I've got a lot of reading material here, Joerg. This is amazing. Oh man, cool! I can't wait to read through all this.
Yeah. So the next plan we actually have is having an online emulation in the browser for the Amiga version as well. That is our next goal, actually.
Oh, very, very cool. Right, because right now, as you guys saw before, you can read Scene World magazine right in the browser with JavaScript, and it's doing a Commodore 64 emulation. So it sounds like they've got an Amiga emulation, Java emulation in the works as well. Yeah, the guy's saying it's amazing.
Well, that is, of course, third party. We are just implementing it.
Right. The emulation already exists. You're just kind of implementing it onto your site and using your magazine.
Exactly, and we are in close touch with the coders and stuff. That is actually at least what we try, so we can get it a bit modified for our needs,
Right. Yeah, Hazemaker64 says only Commodore 64 makes it possible, and I forgot, but he made a comment before. If you guys are looking for writers, he may be interested. He's a great streamer here on Twitch, and I think he writes for Indie Retro News and maybe a few other online magazines, so he would be a great guy to add to your quiver, add to your team. I can connect you guys after the stream. Yeah.
Of course, sure. What you should know actually is we have a hidden secret internal Facebook group that we organize ourselves, and the way we work is we discuss like what do we need, and then we discuss like how should it look like. So I try not to command from the top of my chair how things have to look in a particular way, so people are not limited in their creativity. That's actually what I try to do. So I never know the results myself until it's finally released. So it's even a very exciting moment for myself.
That's cool. Yeah, Hazemakers. We all like secret groups and secret societies. That's funny. But yeah, that's to me that's the sign of a great leader. And in being in my line of work, that's what the director has to do, because you're pooling together all these different people that each have their own individual talents. And instead of trying to control everyone, you empower everyone to do what they're good at, and then that's how you get the best product.
Yeah, that is what you try to do, and this is why we are not the fastest. Sometimes we need a bit of more time to release something, but we get it done in the end.
That's all that matters, because you're preserving history. It's not going anywhere. And the truth is, like, why rush something? Like, why rush something and make it not work properly or make it not as good as it can be? People, I'd much rather like wait for something of good quality than just have something that is very average come out more frequently. I'd rather wait for the good stuff and have less of it, but I know it's gonna be great.
Exactly.
And a lot of thought this and also there's so much stuff on here. It was gonna take me a long time to get through it all. So I need time in between anyway. I wouldn't be able to keep up if this was coming out every couple of weeks or every month.
True.
Awesome, Joerg. Well, this is super exciting. I'm very, very excited about this. And I don't know if there's anything that this interview, we put this together 30 minutes ago. So a huge thanks to Joerg for coming on in the last minute. I was gonna show this today. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't really talk intelligently about this. But Joerg can. I was like, Joerg, do you want to come on and talk about it? And he's like, yeah, sure. So huge thanks to you, Joerg, for coming on. It's really great to have you. And I don't know if anyone has any more questions for Joerg. He'll be happy to answer them. Joerg, if you have anything else you'd like to add, please go for it.
Well, I guess I really answered almost all and said almost all that is there to say about it. Well, we just look forward to the next 18 years.
Amazing. Yeah, the time flies, right? Well, thanks for all your hard work. Oh, and also I do want to mention you were on the Retro Hour, and I heard you on the Retro Hour. That was also a great interview. So if anyone, I know pretty much everyone that watches the streams also tunes into the Retro Hour, but if you missed the episode with Joerg, it's a great interview that Dan and Ravi did with you. So I encourage you to go watch or listen to Joerg's episode of the Retro Hour, a great interview with Joerg as well.
Thank you. Yes, I'm actually totally blown away that so many people want to talk to me and work with us and stuff. We never had this intention to grow so big. It was a small side project just for fun, and then suddenly it blew up into proportions that I wasn't prepared for. So
that's awesome. Well, congratulations. You deserve it. I mean, it just proves that what you're doing is really cool. People are interested in it, and when you make something great, people respond to it. So it's not surprising to me. This thing is so cool and so well done, Joerg. It's really amazing work that you and your team do.
Thank you. Well, of course, it creates new problems when our webmaster decided to leave the retro scene and hobby. We had to find a new host and to find a new free demo scene host for all the stuff that we have on our homepage, was like, wow.
It must have been really stressful.
That wasn't so easy. Yeah, that wasn't so easy. Especially because we have special requirements for the podcast, for iTunes, for the JavaScript emulator and all that stuff. So we needed a specially configured web space. So everything runs as we intend to. That was really hard to get it all to run on a new web hoster.
Wow.
But thanks to scene.org, we got it run. So they are really cool.
Yeah, you know what? If you guys wouldn't have lasted 18 years if you weren't able to overcome obstacles like that. Like you guys, over the course of time, stuff like that's gonna happen, and obviously you guys can adapt and deal with it. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and Amiga DJ's got a good question. Do you know when I know you mentioned it comes out once or twice a year, depending on how things go. Do you have a plan as an idea of a target time for when the next issue will come out?
Hopefully December.
Hopefully December. Excellent. Well, we'll be.
If it's becoming January or February, don't quote me on that.
We won't hold you to it. Don't worry. Again, it's all about quality, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this Amiga edition. This is the first time I'm really browsing through it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do with it in the future, because this is only the beginning for Scene World on the Amiga. It's very, very exciting stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. All right, Joerg. Well, thanks so much for coming on. You're welcome to come on the stream anytime you want. You've always been a great friend to me, and I really appreciate and respect all the work that you guys do. So, thank you so much for keeping the Commodore 64 scene alive, and now keeping the Amiga scene alive, man. My hat's off to you. I take my hat off, and my headphones are on. I couldn't hear you anymore. And I'm bald, and it would drop my camera, mess my camera all up.
Okay. Well, so have fun in the stream, and thanks again for inviting me and answering questions and talking about what we do. It's very important to keep this going, and I hope we can do this in the future.
Absolutely. All right, Joerg, I'm going to drop some links into the chat, and it was really a pleasure to have you. And like I said, you're welcome to come back anytime and hang out here on the stream. It's really a pleasure to have you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody.
That everyone's like, I'm sure everyone like love this. It's so cool to have you, Joerg. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, I'll be talking to you real soon.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye. All right, there we have it. Joerg from Scene World. That was amazing. Again, that was a complete surprise. I had no idea this was going to happen. I knew that he sent me the link to the magazine, and I was playing with it last night, and I was like, oh man, I have to show this to everyone on stream. And then we were talking about an hour ago, and I was like, Joerg, you want to come on and talk about it, because you can tell me a lot. You obviously can talk a lot more intelligently about Scene World than I can. So yeah, huge thanks to Joerg for coming on. Fishbot, he is a really nice guy. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. Yo, Polish Mike Poker, thank you for the follow. Thanks to everyone who was following and chatting in the chat during the interview. I didn't want to interrupt Joerg too much, but I appreciate all the follows. That's just very, very kind of you all. I think I got everyone. Cheshed Polish Mike, cheshed me how. I think I got everyone. People were subscribing at the beginning. Oh, the Reverend Arthur Belling, if you're still here, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. So I'm Bill. I stream Amiga stuff from Real Amigas, usually. I also run the Westchester Amiga user group. We are an Amiga user group that meets on the first Thursday of every month in White Plains, New York. Been going since 1989. Never stopped, never will. Also, I have a YouTube channel I do with my best bud Anthony called The Guru Meditation, youtube.com/The Guru Meditation. We kind of do what Scene World does a little bit. You know, we do interviews with people, but mostly we just try and keep the Amiga alive and preserve the history. We bust out stuff from our collections and demo it. I got a DCTV episode coming up real soon. Problem is I'm working too much. I don't have time to edit. KDATV, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that very much. Playavelli, you like the interview? Thanks so much for the 100 bits, brother. That you do so much for me and this channel. You don't have to throw any bits at me, Playavelli. Thank you so much. Playavelli is awesome, dude. We're gonna do some more Amiga Live. Obviously, you guys should go follow Playavelli. He is sensible World of Soccer champion and amazing player. I see some of those things you've been posting lately. It's incredible. Jost80, I need to test this stuff both on the Amiga and the Commodore 64. Dude, I'm so excited because I just assumed incorrectly that I was like, oh, I don't have a PAL Commodore 64. It probably won't work, but it does. It automatically detects NTSC or PAL. That is super sweet. Captain Crunch 490, awesome dude. Thanks for joining. Love your name. Yeah, Roar, he was a very humble and chill guy. What he's doing is incredible. I mean, he's got like 20 guys working with him and organizing all that. I can't even imagine what that's like. I know how hard it is just to do a stream every week and put out a YouTube video every now and then. It's brutal, man. It takes so much time. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of fun, but it takes a lot of time to make something of Scene World quality. Just with that many people is mind-boggling. Oh, thanks, Playavelli. All right, so I guess I don't know if my main man Nestorius is here in the chat, but that's what we'll do next. This was gonna be a creative stream, and I was gonna maybe play a game, but it's already 3:20 p.m. here in New York, and I'm gonna stream until about 4. So I'm running out of time a little bit. Thank you, guys are too kind. Thank you, Roar. Thank you, Playavelli. It's a pleasure to have you guys here, and it's an honor to be your friends. Seriously, I love hanging out with you guys. You're the best. So Nestorius, I'm mispronouncing his name, but he's one of the members of the amazing Greek Mafia. He was browsing my Instagram, and he's like, you know what? I would love to have that picture of Fat Agnes that you took as in ham mode as a wallpaper for my PC. And I was like, like if you guys follow me, on in the Discord or on Twitter or on Facebook, I'm always like converting modern photos to ham mode. It's a little thing I just like to do, and it's fun. I've got bigger plans for that, by the way, so stay tuned. But for now, I'm just converting photos, and he wants to have a wallpaper. So I figured what we do is we will make wallpaper for him right here on stream, because I haven't done a creative stream in a while, and we'll make the wallpaper for him, and then I'll give you guys a download link as well, so you all can download the wallpaper if you like it. If it comes out good, it might come out terrible, and I might just delete it. We'll see. But let me. Roar says the reason why I was so late, I finished my first expressive portrait. I'd love to hear your opinion after the stream. Oh, right on, Roar. I'd love to see your portrait. Roar is an amazing artist, by the way. He can paint like the wind. Robo, Robo Gears, thumbs up to you, my man. I'm sad that I can't make Ami Party. Very sad. I love Ami Party, but no trip to Poland this year for my wife and I. We're both sad about it. We'd love to see the family, you know. You want to see some photoshopping, Acmafin? But then, you know, guys, so there's a command. I just want, before we leave, totally leave Scene World, I just want to go to CENEWORLD. If you do that, that's where you can download the Amiga version of issue 28 of Scene World. And if you go to Scene World, CENEWORLD.org, boom, sceneworld.org. That's where you can get all things Scene World, including their YouTube channel, their podcast, their Twitch stream. Everything's there. They have a great website, the magazine, of course. So yeah, there you go. Thanks again to Joerg. All right. I need some water. I need a beer. Oh. All right, let's play some music. I'll close that. Go back to the perfect game, Amiga game music compilation. Rick Dangerous too. All right, we got the tunes playing. I'm gonna lower it a little bit because I can't even hear myself. I hope that's a good mix. It's hard because like every game pops up at a different volume. I'm just sending Joerg a little thank you. All right. Krupnik will wait for you. Krupnik, yeah, I don't wait for Krupnik now. I've got a whole cabinet full of it. So, I hope you guys find this interesting, but yeah, so my main man, Nestorius from the Greek Amiga Mafia, requested this picture as a Windows wallpaper. So we're gonna convert it to 1920 by 1080, which I've never tried before. So I'm gonna have to use some Photoshop, and we'll use some Amiga as well too. So like my general workflow, right, when I do these things is I take the picture with my DSLR or point and shoot or my camera phone, and then I convert them to a JPEG that is the same like screen size as an Amiga screen size. So first we convert it to a JPEG that the Amiga will recognize. Then we go into ADPro, convert it to an IFF file. Then I bring it into DPaint, and either I'll touch it up in DPaint or I won't, and then I'll do a screen grab just because I think all these images look better with like the DPaint controls. It's just really just a gag, but I love it. So we're gonna do that, and then the trick is, you know, that will be in like 4:3 mode because Amiga's 4:3. So then we're gonna have to bring it into Photoshop and make it 16 by 9. So we're gonna cheat a little bit, man. I'm gonna use some Photoshop. There may be a way to do it all in the Amiga. I haven't been able to figure it out yet. I haven't really tried it, so that would be really cool if there is a way to do it all in the Amiga. But for now, we're just gonna do it the way I know how. So first things first, I need to switch over to PC mode. All right, so hold on while I do the old switcheroo here. I'm gonna turn off the Amiga. I'm gonna take you guys through like the whole process. There we go. It's great. I need to change, and maybe I'll use this wallpaper, you know, when I'm done with it, because it's weird because I have like Workbench as the wallpaper for my stream, and Workbench, the same Workbench wallpaper for the stream. Change the DPaint page size to a 16 by 9, but pixel 16 by 9 ratio, but the pixel aspect will be weird. Yeah, Amiga DJ, I really should experiment with that. You're probably onto it. You know what I tried to do? I tried to use super high res mode, so it's actually like wider than 16 by 9. But it kept like squishing it. It kept squishing it into the Amiga 4:3 size. So I haven't cracked that code yet. But we'll do it. And then what we'll also, like I said, I'll upload the image to my Dropbox at the end of the stream. Hopefully I can bang this out in like 30 minutes. And then everyone can have it. Because I know a few other people have seen it and wanted it as well. Because I have it as like my Windows 10 boot up screen. Agmafin, why JPEG? I use PNG files in my Amiga Personal Paint in 1995. Yeah, PNG is better. Because ADPro, the version of ADPro I have, has a JPEG importer and exporter. I don't know if it does PNG or not. You know, I think you're right. Like Image Effects probably does PNG. PNG's better, obviously, but JPEG has been working easy for me, and you know, when you're going from a 21 megapixel image at the highest quality JPEG, you're not gonna really notice too much of a decrease in quality when you're going down to AMiga ham mode. You know what I mean? I think you have to load the image in whatever screen mode you want, and don't let Deluxe Paint change to what it suggests. You can do PNG through data type on any decent art program you have. Ah. Well, I'm not gonna be able to like figure out the alternative way to do it like live on stream. I just want to bang it out, so we will use Photoshop. But AMiga DJ, I'm gonna try experimenting with that off stream, because it would be really cool to be able to do it all on AMiga, all in DPaint. I mean, let me bang it out, and then we could always try it. You know what I'm saying? If there's time left. So yeah, okay, this is off. Good. AMiga's off. I need to show you guys how I do this. So I'm gonna take my compact flash card and pop it into the PC. I use, oh god, Quasar light down. I use a compact flash card to transfer everything from my PC to my AMiga and vice versa. I wonder if my green screen is still kosher. My Quasar down. Alright, we're back. Hero Quest rules. Oh yeah, your retro bench, my man. Yeah, you can see like all the songs are like different volume levels. Acmefin says try it off stream and let us know it worked for you. We'll see how much time we have. Might be able to experiment. All right, so let's see. This PC, CF card. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is so here's the other thing too, right? Let me show you guys both these images. So here's the original, and it's 3:2 aspect ratio. So I cropped it to a 16:9 aspect ratio, which I'm not thrilled about. There's other ways I could do it. You know, I could keep the original aspect ratio and then like put stuff like out of focus on the edges. That's a technique that the Beta Jan uses on his streams, and he's really good at it, but I'm not as good at it. So I just did a crop. So let's close this. And there's the cropped version. There's the 16:9 version. It still looks good. I mean, it still looks all right. You lose a little bit up here, which you lose some of the daylight blue up there, which I'm not super psyched about, but this will work. That will work. So let's open this up in Photoshop. Again, I'm taking you guys through my entire workflow here. Now, I know it's a creative stream, but I'm nowhere near as good as Dancing Wolf or Interesting. That dude rocks. So first thing I'm gonna do is resize it. So image size, and we want, let me just double check the overscan resolution on my AMiga. Holy messages, Batman. I'll be with you in a second, Mr. Zach Weddington. Photo album. I'm pretty sure it's 736 by 482. Yeah, 736 by 482. So let's change the width to 736. Right, and then to keep the aspect ratio right, it goes to 414, no problem. Then we just make the canvas bigger. Image, canvas size. Sometimes you don't really have to do this, but I like just to make it the exact resolution that I'm going to in the AMiga, so I know the aspect ratio is not going to get messed up. So 736 by 482. And I'm gonna extend it as black. View, fit on screen. There we go. So now I'm gonna do a little save as. I'm gonna call it Fat Agnes 16:9. 736 by 482.jpg. I keep everything like labeled exactly what it is. Otherwise, I would just lose my mind and lose track of it all. Maximum JPEG quality, sure. I should try the PNGs too. I like your idea there, Acmefin. Alright, so there we go. Now I'm going to eject the compact flash card and bring it over to the AMiga. You also obviously could do it with emulation as well. If you don't have a real AMiga, this works great with emulation as well. But I'm going to use the real AMiga since we got it here. Alright, eject complete. Agnes, has anyone told you you look fat? All the love for fat Agnes, and I had one in my Amiga 500. She may be plus size, but man, she is beautiful. Let me text Zach. You should be able to save JPEG with 100% quality. Yeah, I could. You want? Maybe I should do that. It doesn't. Like I said, when you degrade it, it almost doesn't matter. I'll show you. I'll show you 100% quality. All right. Oh, I put it in the wrong folder too. Fat Agnes. I'll do it just for you, Acmafin, my man. Just for you. And I'm gonna put it here. Save it. And yeah, we can get maximum. 377K. Bring it, baby. Bring it. Here we go. I don't know why it's still in use. I don't know why Discord's not in streamer mode. Should be fine. Alright, let's switch over to Amiga now. Hopefully the file's not corrupt. Thanks, Fishbot. My PC skills need improving, Amiga man? I'm an Amiga man. I don't care about this Windows crap, to be honest with you. When it comes to Windows, I just know what I need to know. That's all I care about. Pat2, what's up? Yeah, little Turkin. When it comes to PC, man, I'm like good with programs, not necessarily Windows. I just want stuff to work. I don't care. I got work to do. I just want it to work. Why? What would you have done there, Acmafin? Haha, HageMaker, hilarious. Alright, so guys, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna boot up ADPro. Now I'm doing a little bit of a cheat here. We are using like higher resolutions than regular old ham mode. Like ham mode used to be, 320 by 200 in NTSC mode, then you can go overscan. But I'm doing it in high res because we're gonna upscale it to 1080p. So I don't want it to be too small, otherwise it's gonna look like really gross in 1920 by 1080. So that's why I did high res interlaced overscan mode. Set the render scheme. We're gonna go NTSC high res 736 by 482, and we're gonna go ham mode. Little ham bone. It's kind of like a ham 8 mode, but we'll use 4096 colors. Patu, I'm good. Great show today. Thank you, Patu. Thanks, man. I'm really excited that Joerg came on. That was really, really cool. Compact flash card. Ba-boom. There it is. Don't need the smoothing. Smoothing is like, you use smoothing when you use like a lot of JPEG compression, but being that Acmafin requested top quality JPEG, no need for the smoothing. High res is the jam. It looks so much better, right, Fishbot? It really does. Hey, Sheen World, there he is. It was a pleasure to have you, my man. You made the stream. What I'm doing here now is just silliness. It's just silliness. Your thing was awesome. All right, so here we go. 736 by 482, 6-bit ham mode. Of course, we need the Floyd dithering. Who doesn't love some Floyd dithering? You guys probably have seen this technique done on Guru Meditation, but I've never done it in 16 by 9 mode before. Sorry, wrong button. Execute. It's crazy, like, how you really don't need that many colors, right? Because here it is with 4,096 colors, and with the high res, it looks sick. It almost looks too good. Like, maybe I should degrade it, you know what I mean? Maybe I should have went with the low res, but we'll stick with the high res for now. Alright, so I'm gonna save it as an IFF. Gotta bring it over to DPaint. Save as a ham color image. Are we in the right directory here? Fat Agnes stream. IFF. Okie dokie. Perfect. Now, what I'm also gonna do once I'm here, guys, because I think this might come in handy in Photoshop, is I'm also gonna save it as a JPEG. So I'm just gonna load. What I do want to do is load the IFF in, though. Okay. And I'm gonna save it as a JPEG, just to keep the ham mode. This might come in handy later, you'll see. So I'm going to save this as an IFF. Oh, I'm sorry. Save it as an IFF. Sorry, I meant to save it as a JPEG. I'm going to save the IFF as a JPEG. Silly Billy strikes again. So there's ham mode. Ham mode. Little ham bone. We probably don't have to save it as a JPEG because Photoshop actually can read IFF files, which is really cool. I'm just kind of doing this as a backup plan, a plan B. Oh, thanks, Sanjian. It looks so cool. Fishbot, that looks lovely. It looks better than the original. Yeah, man, it does look better than the original Patu. Ham mode. Everything looks better in ham mode, right? PageMaker wants ham, he goes to the butcher. Fair enough, PageMaker. It would be cool to see this. I would love if someone to convert this to a Commodore 64 mode. That'd be really cool. Only Amiga makes it possible. Joest80 just loaded Scene World's Amiga issue on his Amiga 600 with an 020, and it works fine so far. Sweet, Joest. Thanks for the update, my man. Retro Ralph gives you a thumbs up. Thanks for the update, Joest80. Appreciate that very much. Alright, well, there we go. We can quit ADPro. Again, in this situation, there's really no reason for me to bring it into DPaint other than I love seeing the DPaint toolbar in the pictures, you know. There's really no reason for this. I'm not gonna, like, sometimes if you guys remember on stream, we did some photo retouching on the Retro Hours image I shot for them and my Mike Tyson photo. So you can use DPaint for photo retouching, but in this case, we're just gonna rock it out. Oh my God, war's never been so much fun. Yes, it has. C64 style pick would be great, though there's web converters for that. So what is, because I'm not a 64 guy, like what is the 64 like resolution and number of colors? I want to play some Cannon Fodder now. So it's about 320 by 240. That's probably the PAL mode, because 320 by 240 is PAL and Amiga. 16 colors. Oh, that's pretty good though. C64 res 320 by 216 color palette. Got it. Awesome, guys. Oh, Amiga DJ says most modes do have a color restriction on each on 8x8 pixel block. Ah, interesting. I gotta learn more about 64. So I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Okay, no, so the whole thing is there. So guys, as you know, like it's clipping the right side, right? Because it's a full 16:9 image, but the toolbar on the right is covering part of it, right? There's the full image, and the toolbar's covering it. So I think I'm gonna save this 2 ways. I can, well, I mean, to be honest, guys, to be honest, check it out. Like the right side of the image doesn't have a whole lot of information there that really adds to the image. I mean, you do see Paula there, but her name is kind of blurred out. So I'm gonna save this 2 ways. Oh my god, I'm cropping the right side. It's so hard, like switching between NTSC and PAL here. I'm cropping that. Hold on, I'll fix this for you guys. Every time I switch like screen resolutions or screen modes, NTSC, PAL, like I have to change the cropping. It's very interesting. Hang in here with me, guys. I guess I just shouldn't crop anything. Now, it is cropped on my screen too because it's overscanned. So what you're seeing at the top is what I'm seeing as well. It's just maxed out because it's an overscan mode. Sorry, I know this is not the most exciting thing to stream, but I want to make sure I get it right for you guys. Alright, there we go, that's what I'm seeing. Perfecto. And I can put up my aspect ratio markers. There we go. I think it might actually be a 3:2 aspect ratio we should be working in though. That looks squished to me. Again, there's all different, you got pixel aspect ratio, you got, that looks right to me. And it just reset. Alright, that's close enough for now. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna catch up on the cat. Okay, got you. Oh, Amiga DJ. So 320 by 200 is high res, and that's 2 colors per 8x8 pixel block. Also, Hazemaker says C64 pixels are about twice as wide as the height. Ah, interesting. 160 by 200 is multicolor. It's like 4 colors per 8x8 block. Interesting. Oh, 8-Bit Guy had a good video on C64 graphics modes. Thanks, Jost80. I'll have to check that out. Awesome, dude. Oh, and it has a 16 color YPBR composite video palette. Yes, that is a video standard. Yes, it is. That's the color space. Another Hasselback classic. Jazz Thief 81. What's up, dude? Yeah, Hulsbeck is the best. Roar, it looks really incredible. Thank you. Wikipedia has a nice article on 8-bit computer palettes. I'll check that out, guys. Okay, awesome. So here's what I'm gonna do. Enough with the monkey business over there. I'm gonna leave that for now. I think it looks good enough. And the top is getting cropped on my screen as well because I'm in overscan here. So I'm gonna go back to Workbench and I'm gonna do a screen grab here. I think my screen grabber's over here. Master grabber. Boot up the master grabber. I have to send this guy some cash. I don't know if it's I think this came out back in the 90s. So if you send him cash, he gives you like the paid version. It takes 12 seconds to boot up. So we're gonna save it as an IFF file. I'm gonna put it. Oh god, yeah, baby. Good tune, good tune. CF card stream. Fat Agnes stream. I'm gonna call it. Let's call it Fat Agnes DPaint with tools. IFF. Fat Agnes DPaint tools IFF. Okay, and now we are gonna capture it. Bingo. Let's go back to DPaint. And we'll get rid of the toolbars. Oh, that's fine. I think that's the image. That was the image. That's hilarious. We'll get rid of the toolbars. Go back to Windows. I mean Workbench. Windows. Why can't I go? Oh, there we go. Okay, good. Where'd Master Grabber go? I messed up my icons, I guess. The stream ain't dead till Fat Agnes sings. Thanks, bro. I'm glad you like it. There's a nude version of Shuffleput Cafe. I have, you know, that's one thing we should play some Shuffleput Cafe. We've played it before, and there's like a new VR version of it as well for PC, so we could do like Shuffleput Cafe for Amiga versus Shuffleput PC. Hey, me, that's a great idea for the next stream. I'm psyched about that. No tools. And we save it. Oh, did I not? Oh, you know what happened? I don't know if I saved the other one with the tools. I'm gonna have to go check. Because I may have saved them all. I didn't select. Did I blow it, guys? Did I blow it? Let's see. Sometimes, you know, I go brain dead. Especially on stream. Let's just see. Quit. Sometimes I go completely brain dead on stream. Here we go. I just want to see if I captured it with load. Actually, I don't even need to do it on here. Let me go to. This is gonna confuse me. It's gonna be like some Inception. I'm gonna go to check it out in Directory Opus. Compact Flash. All right, so tools. Let's see. Let's see if this is what it says it is. Yes. Okay, we're in business. We're in business. I didn't mess it up. I usually mess it up. I didn't mess it up today. Yes. But I was able to get a guru, so I'm very happy about that. Bill really light up at that bit of news. Toa, is that the Shuffleput? You want? Is that the news? You love Shuffleput? Magic Pockets. It's a great tune, right? You love Shuffleput Cafe? All right, I'll tell you what, guys. Next stream we'll do Shuffleput. How's that? 350. Yeah, we're like totally on schedule, I think, so far. Robo is asking what my actual 1200 config is. So it's a base NTSC Amiga 1200, and I've got it's basically stock with an ACA 1233N accelerator in it. So it's got an 030 running at 40 megahertz, 128 megabytes of RAM. Oh, the nude Shuffleput is the good news. Yeah, it's good news, right? Alright, so I'm gonna pop out the compact flash card, put it into the PC, and we'll work some Photoshop magic for my main man, Nestorulis. Well, maybe we'll work some magic, we'll see. Switching back over to PC. Don't be offended by my poor PC skills, Actifin. There we go. Hazemaker says that he converted the graphics on a slot game he used to work on into Commodore 64 graphics palette and correct pixel size using Photoshop a couple of years ago. And he posted a link. Awesome, Hazemaker. I want to check that out. Thanks, dude. Okay. Stop, think. Okay, we're good. All right, let's open up. Okay, so we're gonna open up. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do. Damn it! I forgot to convert them to JPEGs. But this should. Let's see if it opens up. I was gonna convert them to JPEGs in ADPro, but I jumped the gun there. Let's see if Photoshop just sucks it in. And we got pixel aspect ratio. Yeah, didn't like that. Didn't like the ham mode. All right, let's go back to Amiga. Amiga's coming back. Sorry guys, like I'm tired and I'm rushing because I don't have much time left. All right, let's do this. Eject. Boom, eject. You like a well-organized desktop? Nice, dude. Yeah, I have to be organized because I wouldn't be able to find anything. I like to have like organized office, organized desktop on my computer. Amiga calls the shots. Roar, still at school, so I'll drive home before the alarm sets in. Awesome, so Roar's driving home from work. Roar, no problem, man. I'm only gonna be on for like 20 more minutes maximum, so if hopefully we'll finish this for the stream, but I'm only be on for 20 more minutes. Hope you can make it for the end of the stream. If not, thanks for hanging out as always, my man. Love you, Roar. It's always a pleasure to have you, my main man with the master plan. So I'm just loading in the IFF. There it is. I'm gonna save it as a JPEG. As you can see, sometimes Photoshop has problems with the IFF. Sometimes they work great. I don't understand it. Why it's hit or miss. It probably has to do with the palette. All right. You're the best, Roar. James Pons, yeah, baby. You know it, Yuri. Yo, Chain EAB, how's it going? Great to see you, Chain. Thanks to everyone for hanging out today. So you guys like the idea of a Shuffle Puck stream? I think it'd be cool, because the new Shuffle Puck is really nice. You know how I like to compare old and new. Okay, we're good. Alright, no tools.jpg. Done. Save away. Yo, Neater, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that very much. I'm Bill. I stream Amiga stuff from Real Amigas. We play games here a lot. Not the best gamer in the world. More the creative type, but you know, every now and then I'll sprinkle in a creative stream. Run the Westchester Amiga user group. We meet on the first Thursday of every month outside of New York City. If you're in the area, man, you are welcome to join us. Also got a YouTube channel, my buddy Anthony, Amiga YouTube channel called The Guru Meditation. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that so much. Unfortunately, I don't have like a regular stream schedule, but it's the nature of the beast, you know, when it comes to my job. So but I do try and stream once a week. If you follow me on Twitter, Discord, or Facebook, I usually post them 24 hours in advance. I was good about that on Twitter and Facebook this time, but not Discord. Dropped the ball on the Discord. All right, back over to the PC. Good idea with Shuffle Puck. Haven't seen the PC version. Yeah, we'll do Shuffle Puck. Awesome. Thanks, Razor. Appreciate that. Amiga DJ, you should do old Shadow of the Beast versus PS4 Shadow of the Beast. I love the new game, but don't like the old one much, despite popular opinion. Amiga DJ, I think I've done that, man. I did that a long time ago, but I think I'm overdue because I really like both of them, to be honest with you. But the new PS4 game is actually a very decent game. I love the new PS4 version. I love it. I streamed it on launch day. I think that was my first ever stream. I remember I went down to like my family room and streamed it. I think that was my first ever stream. I think I did it on YouTube. Launch day. I think it was April 17th, 2016, if I'm not mistaken. So, Amiga DJ, dude, if you're around, you know, I'll do it again. I can play either Shadow of the Beast. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. I'm happy to play either Shadow of the Beast anytime. I love both of them. Yeah, this is the part in the stream when Bill gets tired and starts making mistakes. Sorry, I lost track of your conversation there. Yo, Rye. So guys, if you're new to the stream, you know I'm Silly Billy. I mispronounce things and spell things wrong. Rye XNB. Ryan, if I call you Ryan, is that cool? Sorry, I'm Silly Billy, man. It's hard for me to pronounce names sometimes. Yes, this is an Amiga 1200. It's an Amiga 1200 with an ACA 1233N inside of it, running an 030 at 40 megahertz, 128 megabytes of RAM, and we just converted a modern photo that I took, and my man Nestoroulis from the Greek Amiga Mafia wants to use it as a Windows wallpaper. So I converted it to Amiga ham mode on this 1200, and now I'm gonna convert it to 16:9 on the PC using Photoshop. Ryan. Okay, I was gonna say Ryan. It looked like Ryan to me. Your name's impossible to pronounce, therefore you can use my real name. Cool. Sorry about that, Ryan. But I'm reading it. I'm like, wait, what's his name? I'm gonna mess it up because I always mess it up. But thanks, Ryan, man. Thanks for coming in the stream, and thanks for understanding my poor linguistic skills. All right, so let's open up Fat Agnes. DPaint tools JPEG. So here it is. Sweet. There's the screen grab. Perfect. So the trick here is we want to make this 16:9 aspect ratio. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna stretch this a little bit. We're gonna cheat a little bit here, but it's getting late in the stream. I need to finish, and I'm not gonna stretch this too much. But I might add some extra. We'll see how it comes out. Supercharged 1200. Yeah, it's great. The ACA 1233N is an awesome accelerator. It's a brand, it's a new accelerator. It's by Individual Computers, and I absolutely love it. I love the accelerator. It works great. It doesn't have an FPGA. I know there's some people that hack it and put an FPGA on it, but I'm not FPGA. I told you it's the point in the stream when my brain melts down. A math coprocessor, FPU. But I love it. It's and it's cool because you can buy like the old processor, the old accelerators, but some are real expensive, and you're still buying something that could potentially fail because it's old. But the ACA 1233N is like a new piece of hardware, which I really like as well. Ryan says, when I was a kid, I just dumped an X and my last initial on my name and made it my username. Oh, gotcha. Cool. HageMaker throwing down the Amiga. Ham, so gorgeous. It's a little bit of a cheat. It's high-res ham mode, which is really like an AGA mode. But being that we're going to blow this up to 1920 by 1080, I figured I'd use the extra resolution because I didn't want it to look too blocky. Amiga DJ says that's why it's more complicated. You want to have the DPaint border on it. Yeah, you got that. Yeah, exactly. You got to have the DPaint border on it, Amiga DJ. That's what I was saying. It's like you don't really. I didn't really need to bring it into DPaint, but I think it looks cooler with the border. All right, so I'm gonna change my canvas size to 1920 by 1080. There we go. It's hard when it's so funny because like I have all the lights on me. It's hard to see everything. All right, so I'm gonna pick this thing apart. It's also not a vampire too. No, it's not a vampire. Vampire is a totally different beast. Totally different beast. It does have AGA. So I kept it legal. I used the real Amiga. I kept it legal. Amiga says I would just cheat and mount the cutout of the border on top. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm gonna do. So image. Let me just make sure I did it right. Canvas size. Something feels wrong to me. 1920 by 1080. I guess we're good. No, we're good. 1920 by 1080. Cool. All right. So this is part why I'm gonna cheat, guys. So I'm gonna zoom in. It's so weird because whenever I use Photoshop, I have like a Wacom tablet that I use. So I'm not used to using the mouse. I'm all like out of whack here. I just have like a little scroll wheel and I just zoom in. It's so weird doing it this way. All right, I'm gonna grab the bar at the top. I'm gonna separate these two, like I said. All right, I'm gonna grab this one. Again, it's just, you know, it's just silliness, you know, why I'm doing it. Like I keep the DPaint stuff. I just like to see it. Although I have to say that shade of green that it is, I'm not too happy with. It looks kind of swampy. And this thing. Hold on a second. I don't know if someone sent me a private message. You know what I mean? Can I put this in the streamer mode? It's not in streamer mode. There we go. Discord was hiding my controls. It's so weird, like not using the tablet, you know. So I'm gonna make each one of these a different layer, and you'll see why in a minute. Okay, there we go. I'm so lame. Let's move layer 1 into place. Now the question with layer 1 is like, should I just stretch it and be like super lazy? I was gonna like add it, you know what I mean? I was gonna make it longer. Snap. Let's see how bad it looks when I stretch it all the way out. What do you guys think? Is that kosher? It's distorted, but you know what? I think it's gonna be alright. I think it's alright for now. I feel a little bit bad about it. But hopefully he won't mind. No, let's stretch this sucker out. I feel a little bit bad about this. I do feel a little bit bad about this, but I need to wrap the stream up soon, unfortunately, so I'm just kind of cheating a little bit. Yeah, Amiga, do you want a bigger jug of water, man? I think I do need a bigger jug, Amiga DJ, because like I'm out. And notice the rubber bands. The rubber band indicates it's my water versus my wife's water. Chain EAB, Unreal. You like it, Chain EAB? Yo, Nendo man, how's it going? Anyone using Retro Freak? I don't even know what Retro Freak is, Nendo man. Deluxe Paint equals Mac Paint for Amiga, yeah. Deluxe Paint is missing the coolest beans fill pattern. Ryan owns a copy of Amiga OS4 and always found it super weird. Much prefer classic Amiga. I'm with you, Ryan. You know, I like Amiga OS4, and I need to learn more about Amiga OS4. That's the problem. I'm really just like not educated when it comes to Amiga OS4. I need to learn more about it. I know how to install it. But it's cool. Like I want to give it a chance, but for me, it is all about kind of bringing the retro experience back. You know what I mean? All right, I'll just leave it there for now, even though there's a little bit of a black border at the top. Stretch. Classic is the real thing, totally. Gotta have that OCS Amiga. Yeah, I'm really lucky, Ryan. I have my Amiga 500 as well. Amiga DJ. Oh no, pixels have been harmed. Acmafin says, don't worry. No one will need to know. RIP Pixels. Feels bad, man. I love you guys. You're the best. That jug is almost as big as your coffee cup, Air Jerry. I drink my beer out of this too. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to load, instead of using this thing that's been cropped, I'm gonna load the JPEG we made. We might as well put it to good use, right? So, you know, I want to save this as a work in progress anyway. Save it as a work in progress. Fat Agnes stream. Ba-boom. Fat Agnes DPaint tools. PSD. Save it as that. Oh, I didn't, you know, I should convert it to RGB as well. Wait, no, I'm just going to save it as is for now. Just going to save it as is. Okay, and let's open Fat Agnes DPaint. Now, Fat Agnes 16 by 9, 736 by 482 ham JPEG. That's the one I want to. Ham JPEG. That's the one I want to open. There it is. I could have used a screen grab as well, but I might as well use the original. Like, why not? You know. So I'm gonna grab, and now I can really control the cropping, even though we did do that in DPaint. I'm gonna put them down there. We can crop them out. View. Let's move them up here. The one thing I can't do is like distort it, you know. So if we take it all the way to the bottom. Boom. Sweet. Hey, I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Damn, you guys drink a lot of coffee. Someone should make a Photoshop plugin to manipulate Amiga formats. It does. I mean, Ryan, it actually Photoshop will accept Amiga IFF. I'm not sure why. It just kind of depends with the palettes, but I should have been able to to load an IFF right in. Because Photoshop does accept Amiga IFF files. But it has to do with index color versus RGB color mode. And sometimes it messes up the palettes. So weird using the mouse. Alright, cool. We're good there. Yeah, man, nailed it. You guys like it? What do you guys think of the now? One thing I didn't do is the like. What do you guys think of the swamp green for the deluxe paint? What do you guys think of the swamp green? Amiga DJ says Photoshop should work with most, if not all, 8-bit IFFs. It does load them in for sure. Like I said, sometimes it just gets a little funky, especially in ham mode. Fishbot looks amazing. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Fishbot. Ryan, you like it? Cool. Ham and 24-bit are weird and not accepted, though. Yeah, exactly, Amiga DJ. We're on the same page, dude. I'm guessing because artists used Amigas back in the Photoshop 1 days. Yeah, Ryan. And also, I think they actually took out IFF for a while, and then they re-implemented it. The other thing is Maya. Maya uses IFF files, so that's another reason why they still have it. Dancing Wolf, my main man. Guys, if you saw my last stream, you know Dancing Wolf is a true Amiga artist. I'm just a hack. I just take like photos and mess with them, but Dancing Wolf can actually draw. What's up, buddy? Looking good? Camouflage that, military green, military spec. Maybe I'll keep it this way. You know, I'll keep it this way for now. We were forging deluxe paint art here. Yeah, again, it's a little bit of a cheat. I never did a 1920 by 1080 16 by 9 before. I usually, when you guys see my posts on like Twitter and Facebook, all I do is I convert it on the Amiga, and then I do the screenshot in Photoshop, and that's it. You know, I do the screenshot on the Amiga, and that's it. But we're doing a little bit of a cheat, but I think it's all right. I think it's all right. Ham looks a lot better than half the images on the internet. I believe it, Retrobench. It holds up really well. Also, you guys are not seeing it in full. Let's see, can I go PC full screen? You know, I never did like a full screen mode in Photoshop. There must be. I'm trying to make it, well, we can look at that later. View, fit on screen. View, full screen mode. So I don't know why it's not taking up the full 1080, but we'll look at it again later so you guys can get like a better handle on how the ham upscale looks. It almost looks too good, man. I mean, it almost looks too good. It almost looks too good. All right, let's save this. I'll save it as a JPEG form. I think that's good. My main man, Nestorius. Long day recovering with coffee. Looking good though, Bill. Oh, thanks, Dancing Wolf. Dadler, how's it going, dude? Great to see you, Dadler. Isn't there both AGA and OCS ham? Yes, Ryan. There's ham 6 and ham 8. Ham 6 is like traditional Amiga OCS mode. It's a low res, like 320 by 200 as a standard screen mode for it on NTSC, and that gives you 4096 colors. But then the AGA mode is ham 8-bit mode, and that gives you 262,000 colors. So this is actually 4096 colors, but using higher res. So it's a bit of a cheat. The whole thing's a little bit of a cheat, but I won't tell anyone if you don't. So this is like an AGA mode, but still with ham 6 colors. So you got ham 6 and ham 8, 4096 colors versus 262,000 colors. Big jump up. But I didn't do ham 8 because it looks too good. I mean, as it is now, it almost looks too good, you know? Ham is like 250,000 colors on AGA comparable to crappy LCDs. Yeah. Dadler, last weekend I was on the Resolution Retro Party and there were some Amigas too. Oh, dude, awesome, Dadler. Awesome. HazeMaker, you're hilarious. I love it, dude. More lemmings, nice. The biggest limitation would be the resolution. Yeah, I cheated on the resolution because I knew this was going to 1920 by 1080p. Dancing Wolf, you had some luck exporting IFFs via personal paint into PNG format. I'm gonna have to experiment with that. PNG would be great. Portable negative. Yeah, that'd be a great format to work with. Ryan, I'm sure Unix programs like NetPBM have IFF filters. Yeah. All right, so did I save this? We're saved. All right, now let's make it a JPEG. File. Well, first I probably have to. I should convert it to. Oh, it is RGB mode. I thought it'd be index color mode. Oh, because we converted it to a JPEG. All right, so we're good. We're good. So I'm gonna save it as a JPEG. File. So I could export. I'll export for you guys. I'll export it as a PNG as well. How's that? All right. So we'll export it. I'll just call it Fat Agnes DPaint. .png. What did I just do? My brain, guys. Oh, I did a quick export as a PNG. Is that what I did? 1920 by 1080, convert to SR. Okay, cool. I think that's what I did. Let me just 1920 by 1080. I think that's what I did. Is that what I did, guys? My brain is starting to melt, guys. I'm starting to melt. Let me just. I think that's what I did. Yeah. All right. Cool. Now I'll do it as a JPEG as well. Boom. Let's check it out. So now, guys, I'm gonna share it with y'all. I'm gonna upload it to my Dropbox. Let's give this a test, right? Let me put it into Dropbox first. This is gonna be fun, and I'll give you guys a Dropbox link to the PNG if you want it. I don't know if you guys want it, but I need to make a Dropbox links anyway for my main man who requested this. So CF card, stream. Let's see, do we have it here? There's the PNG, and there's the. We'll grab these suckers, copy. I'm gonna share the link to these with you guys. If you want it. Here's what I want to try though. Let's see, let's see what happens if we change my background. See how it looks. Boom! Perfection. I hope he's gonna be happy with it. The ham looks too good though. Maybe I should have done a lower resolution. And I'm always gonna want to click on the DPaint. I would totally reorganize my my icons here so it's not covering up all the DPaint goodness. Hazemaker, what does PNG stand for? Portable negative. Amiga DJ, you have a 1 pixel transparent line down there that's hitting your OCD. Oh snap. Oh snap. Amiga DJ, I'll fix that. Looks great, looks slick, looks cool. Thanks guys. Alright, but you know what? I gotta hold on, I'm gonna switch back to this. I need to fix that. I can't have that either. Amiga DJ, I can't have that either. No way. No way. I'm gonna harm the pixels again, guys. Oh yeah, look at that. Good eye. Good eye, Amiga DJ. Thank you. I think that did it. $1920 by 1080 sRGB JPEG 100% quality export all. I'm gonna put that into the CBCD Fat Agnes DPaint save, and I'll do a PNG for you as well. Thanks. Good looking out, my man Amiga DJ. Good looking out. Thank you. Oh, I can just change it here. Perfect. Boom, boom, transport. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think we want transparency. We don't want the layer saved. I guess there's a folder there. Not safe for stream. Pixels will die. Look away now. First Samurai title. Oh yeah, First Samurai is awesome. Dancing Wolf. Amiga DJ, it's your profession. OCD kicking in. Oh, dude, are you a graphic artist? That's awesome, Amiga DJ. You do music, graphics, and video. That's rad, dude. All right, so let me generate a link here. Thanks for the heads up, by the way, on that, Amiga DJ. I want to be perfect. Fat Agnes. Okay, now let's see if this works. Boom. Let me know if you guys can grab it, and we'll grab the JPEG version as well. Boom. Bro Bryce Health, how's it going, my man? Great to see you. Yeah, you saw that, Hazemaker. Hazemaker, I don't have any of the of those types of things on my computer. The the naughty word is because I was upset one day and I had some stuff I was saving and I just wanted to be able to find it quick. You got it? Awesome, guys. I hope. Sweet. I mean, how cool is that we like made something together like live on stream and now you can download it. Maybe one day I'll finish the military green. Maybe I'll change that, but it's cool. I'm glad. I hope you guys like that. That was fun, man. I had a blast. Oh, it's 4:22. Unfortunately, it's about time for me to wrap up the stream today, guys. But yeah, it was awesome. I got a lot of stuff I need to do. So next stream is probably gonna be a week from Tuesday, is my guess. It's either gonna be a week from Tuesday or a week from Monday, because I'm working every day from tomorrow through Sunday. No, tomorrow through next Monday. I'm working. So unfortunately, no streams, unless my schedule can always change. So you never know. You never know. I might sneak up on you and surprise you. But most likely the next stream will be next Tuesday. I don't even know what that day is. Thank you. Well, thank you guys. The stream is now PG. sorry about that, guys. Finished at 4:20. Razor. I try and finish at 4:20. You know, it's an appropriate time to finish. Jost A, thank you for hanging out. Yeah, Hazemaker. Sometimes there are though, Hazemaker. Sometimes there are. PNG Fishbot. PNG. Let's see who else is streaming. Let's see which one of my friends are streaming. If any of my friends are streaming. Let's see if any of my friends are streaming, and we'll do a little raid. Scene Cat, man. You guys want to go listen to some rad tunes from Scene Cat? I think that would be appropriate. Let me double check the Commodore community. Twitch. AMiga. Let's see. Can I just click on Commodore community here? Why don't I see like Commodore community on my stream? They change things. They change things on Twitch. Where's the Commodore community, man? I gotta figure this out. I don't know. I don't know why I don't see the Commodore community here on Twitch. Let's see. Search. Commodore video communities. There we go. There's the Commodore community. But I'm the only one in the Commodore. I guess Scene Cat's not in the Commodore community. Oh well. So if you guys check it out. Inception. If you guys are on Twitch, you want to see some great Commodore streamers, go check out the Commodore community right there. Boom. It was invented by my main man, the Hazemaker 64, and there's a great group of people who stream over there. All my good friends stream over there, except for Scene Cat. We gotta get him. We gotta get Scene Cat into the Commodore community. So we're gonna go raid Scene Cat since he's got his Amiga 1200 up and running and he's playing some mod files. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to hang out. So give Scene Cat my best. I know he's in the stream before. So I got things I gotta do to finish up the day. I gotta do some grocery shopping and I gotta do an invoice, man. I gotta get paid. I gotta do a few invoices. I gotta get paid. Scene Cat is on like always. Right on. Thank you guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out, man. I appreciate it very much. These streams are just for me to come and like hang out with my friends, so it's always a pleasure. There you go. Thank you, Hazemaker. There's the link to the Commodore community. It's just so weird, Hazemaker. It's just so weird that it wasn't on the bottom of my stream when I went to check it out. So let me go here to Twitch. Following. We'll go get the Scene Cat. We gotta get Scene Cat over into the Commodore community, Hazemaker. Where'd that little rascal go? There he is. And Dancing Wolf. And I'm not gonna misspell it this time. I misspelled Dancing Wolf. I mean, I didn't misspell Dancing Wolf. I spelled it Dancing Wolf, but it's Dancing WLF. I did a bum raid last time. I did a bum raid. Twitch. Amiga bill. All right, I'll figure this all out later, guys. All right, so gotta get paid, exactly, man. Whose knees do we have to cap for hilarious? Fishbot, everyone, Hazemaker. Dude, I'm not gonna name people because I just appreciate everyone hanging out today. I had an absolute blast. Again, if you want to know when I stream, you want to know when I go live, follow me on Twitter. I'm at the Guru Meditate. On Facebook, I'm the Guru Meditation. Also, check out my YouTube channel. I do it with my buddy Anthony. We are youtube.com/the Guru Meditation. In my spare time this week, I'm gonna be editing the next video. I gotta show the Guru a little bit of love. It's been my editing time has been very, very limited lately, but I need to show the Guru some love. So I'll be showing the Guru some love real soon. That's about it, man. Thanks to everyone for hanging out. A huge thanks to Joerg from Scene World for coming on today. It was a pleasure to have Joerg. He's a great guy, and we now have like a disc magazine on the Amiga. How amazing is that? If you guys want to check out the version, if you want to check out the Amiga version of Scene World magazine, which has always been available for the Commodore 64, they're up to issue number 28, but now it's available on the Amiga. We go Scene World. Boom. There you go. That's where you can download the Amiga version of issue number 28 of Scene World magazine. You can also check out sceneworld.org, and that will link you to all their back issues as well as their YouTube channel and their podcast. Great guys, and huge thanks to Joerg for coming on, man. Awesome stuff, Joerg. Yeah, that's about it. Yo, big sups. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate that very, very much. Now you know where to follow me, big sups. I'm Bill, stream Amiga stuff from Real Amigas. Today we did a bit of a creative stream. We also had Joerg on from Scene World magazine. It was a great stream. I had so much fun hanging out with everyone. I'm like super psyched right now. I always finish these streams like on a high note. Like after stream, I'm like, man, that was just so much fun. I love hanging out with all my good friends. So we're gonna take it to the hot tub, and we're gonna go give Scene Cat a little raid. Scene Cat's got some good Amiga tunes for us. All right, guys, that is about it. I'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching, and Amiga forever. All right, I'm gonna try and hit the button with my other hand. I gotta hit the button with the other hand. Hold on, where we go? There we go. I got it. I got it now. Later.
Find it.